maybe isn't as much as people make it out to be.
Yeah, it's not as big as it's made out to be.
Okay.
What type of move have you made this spring, in your opinion?
I just try to show the coaches that I'm versatile, and that I can help the team in any way that I'm needed.
Have you been playing nickel then?
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of nickel this spring.
Knowing kind of with Kalu at safety, what kind of opportunity could that be for you to maybe be the nickel guy, which plays a lot in this defense?
I mean, it could be a huge opportunity for me just because, like you said, like it's a big role in this defense. So it's just something I'm going to try and master over the summer and obviously during fall camp, and then try to lock that position up if I'm able to.
Who else plays there with you at that spot?
I know Kai Williams take some reps there as well.
And then did it look like Antonio, was he a dime when you guys played on Saturday?
Yes, sir.
So has that worked out pretty well?
We're all on the same page. It's a pretty easy fill, so it's not like a whole new defense you got to learn. It's just replacing one person on the defense, so it's a pretty good fit for everyone overall.
What are kind of the differences that you have to focus on shifting from the outside inside there for that?
That slot receiver definitely has a two-way go, so you just got to be disciplined in your footwork and make sure that you take away a certain leverage that coach asks you to.
Do you get a feel for what they're looking for when they're evaluating you guys right now? What's important to them?
Definitely technique, that you apply what we practice into what you take in the drills and apply it in practice and the scrimmages and whatnot. Then just effort. Just make sure you get full effort every play. Then if you need to take a play out, just sub someone else in, and that's a pretty selfless play on your part.
How does the depth compare with what was here maybe last year?
From a corner perspective, I know we definitely have a lot more depth than we did last year. I think last year at times we would only have like 4 corners, so it's definitely great to have a lot more depth because then you kind of get to take mental reps and learn off the field.
This will be your 3rd spring game, right? Because you enrolled early.
Yeah.
I mean, now going into it your 3rd time, and you recall going into your first one and kind of maybe how nervous you were and kind of how you've grown from that?
Yeah, I mean the last 2, even last year when it was my 2nd, I still had butterflies all in my stomach, pretty nervous, but right now I kind of feel comfortable where I'm at, and I'm just ready to perform and just kind of show everyone like what I'm able to do and just get this thing fired away.
What are some highlights of that so far? Have you made some big picks, or what would you say?
Yeah, I've definitely had a lot more interceptions than I did last spring, and I think the big thing for me is just knowing the defense inside and out, just trying to perfect my position and know what I can take away, know what I can't take away.
What was that last kind of mental hurdle to understanding the defense?
Yeah.
Something that kind of clicked?
Yeah, I mean, at first I just kind of focused on just knowing my part, but once you know everyone else's part, it slows the game down a tremendous amount, just because I don't have to work as hard to take this away and all that.
What does that ring tackling drill kind of teach you?
Which one?
Like the big circular ring. It looks like a huge dugout out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it just works on just tracking that near hip, just like sideline tackles, so we don't have to hit each other every day. So it's just working on tackling technique without having to take the physical toll every practice.
Is this the first year you guys have used that?
Yes, sir.
What was kind of your initial thoughts when you saw the coach kind of pull that thing out there?
I mean, last year we were hitting each other every day, so it was kind of nice to take the anger out on something else besides your teammate every day.
Is it kind of awkward to corral that thing a little bit?
I mean, it forces you to get low, which you need to be lower than the other person on the tackle. So it's kind of awkward a little bit, but we know it's going to help us out in the long run.
Sorry I jumped in late, but how are you and Lamar feeding off each other at that position?
We're feeding off each other extremely well. I mean, in film, we learn off each other's mistakes, and we know that as soon as we get off the field, someone has something to say to each other, obviously from like a positive coaching perspective, because we both want to see each other succeed.
Mike Riley said you're really showing up this spring. And going into it, what was your mindset? Did you feel like I got to make it happen now, or what were you thinking?
I just came in with that mindset that I'm playing this year and that there's nothing that's going to stop me from doing that. So I just kind of apply that to each and every practice and just trying to stay true to myself.
Do you feel like there was something maybe stopping you before on your own, like mentally?
Yeah, I think I didn't have the right mental mindset coming in. Just kind of thought it would be like a cakewalk and things would be given to me, but obviously that wasn't as it was shown. And as I've changed my mindset and just told myself like I'm going to play, it's kind of bettered me. I bring a positive attitude to practice every day. So yeah.